Let's do that again. Hello everybody, and welcome to Awesome Epic Guys with Edwin20 and... Right, Zwhatsh isn't here, I'm sorry about that. I actually wanted him to join, but he said he was busy studying or drinking alcohol, I don't remember which one. Never mind, welcome to this extremely high effort video about the black market. So first of all, if you have been living under a rock on Mars, what is the black market? So a few days ago, Wargaming released this video on their Wall of Tanks channels all over the world, and it didn't really explain much. In my opinion, I thought this video brought up more questions than it actually answered. But if you go in game, you go to store, and then you click this icon that says black market. Here it is. So to be clear, you can only access this inside the garage. You cannot access this in the premium shop or in some kind of app or anything. This is just in the garage. You will need a computer in order to take advantage of these offers that will be happening. So Wargaming, they dropped this idea from literally nowhere. We community contributors, we were warned like the evening before the first offer that they would start its black market, but we weren't given any details or anything. So this was literally just dropped out of the blue. So what the black market is, to put it very short and simple, once every 12 hours, so 2 times per day, Wargaming are making some kind of offer in the black market. The theme seems to be like rare premium tanks. Because we all need more premium tanks! So far, they have sold... Let me show you in the garage. The first offer was the M4190, or the Black Dog as most people call it, for 5 million credits was the first offer. Extremely generous in my opinion, so 5 million credits, not gold or anything. Overall, I thought that was a pretty good deal, but there were some people on our Discord server and who made comments on our Facebook and Twitter and stuff that they were displeased because they had actually paid real money for this at some point. This tank went on sale at 6... I think it was 6 p.m. Paris time, and it was out just... I think this was outsold after 2 hours. So if you go into this black market, it says that you will have 12 hours to think. That's bullshit. They will renew the offer every 12 hours, but you don't have 12 hours to actually buy the thing. Because each tank is limited to a certain amount. I don't remember exactly how many they sold of this, maybe 5,000, 10,000. It will also depend on your region. I assume they will sell far more in the Russian client than in Europe and NA, for example. The day after, or the morning after, I should say, they sold this little bugger, the FCM 38 Pack 40, for... was it 3.5 million credits, and I think 10,000 were available. And I actually had my laptop up as this thing went live, and the first 1,000 were gone in seconds, like bam! So again, a pretty generous offer considering this is a rare premium tank. So to be clear, I don't think they price these tanks depending on the tier. Or how good it is. It's probably more to do how rare it is. They probably have a list at Wargaming, like, okay, how many people on the EU server, or all the servers combined probably, have these tanks? Oh, well, only X amount of 1,000 people. Okay, it's pretty rare. Let's put a high price tag on it. Something like that. The next offer, what was that? The third offer, this literally blew my mind. The Type 59 Gold. Like, seriously, there were hints about this. It was included into the client just before this black market went live. So I thought that the Wargaming were just messing with us, or that this thing would go on sale maybe like for like the last offer on the last day. But they actually sold this the second day, and it was gone in... Some people say 30 seconds, some people say a couple of minutes. I was sitting at my PC just as this thing went live, and at least according to my clock on my phone, it was gone within 2 minutes. And it was hilarious because the black market literally crashed. I'm gonna show you a picture on screen. That's the message that I got when I tried to buy this thing. Like, so many people hit the purchase button that World of Tanks literally crashed. I had to reboot my PC. I rebooted World of Tanks, and when I went back in, there were less than 100 available. I just smashed that purchase button, and I managed to get one. And I thought that this would be the golden Type 59 from a Chinese server, which has, I think, 50% extra income and crew training and all that stuff. But that's not the case. I'm actually happy about that, because imagine if this thing made more credits than all the other tier 8 premiums, that would make all the other premiums obsolete, and I don't think Wargaming wants that, and I wouldn't like that either, because I don't want to play a Type 59 for the rest of my days. But this is pretty much a Type 59 with a golden skin. That's all there is. So if you already have a Type 59, you're not missing out. And I think we all know how this thing plays out. It's it's a pretty standard media tank. It's a very good tank. It has been buffed. I think it was last year or wherever it was when it was after it was on sale in the previous Christmas box. I think it was 1.5 years ago. But I'm still curious for you guys to hear what you think. Would you like to see me play this thing on stream, or would you like to see me play this thing in a future YouTube video along with Zwhatsh? He doesn't have one, unfortunately, but he could play the normal Type 59 on his press account to get an awesome platoon going. That wouldn't be a problem. But I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see some kind of content about this, because I haven't even equipped this thing yet, as you can clearly see, because I'm saving my first impressions of this tank for either a live stream or for a video. So let me know below. The offer after that, this morning, at least at the point of recording this video, was the Sexton 1. I woke up it was like 10 minutes to 6 in the morning, at least in Paris time, to check out the offer. I did buy one, and to be clear, I didn't buy this thing to play it. I bought this thing to prevent somebody else from playing it, obviously. By the time this video has gone live, there will probably have been more offers available. But if you don't have a PC at hand and you are just curious on what they're offering, we will update our YouTube community page. We will update our Facebook, Twitter, and in our announcement section on Discord. So if you follow us on either one of those, you can keep updated without logging into the game and have a look. And if you were, for whatever reason, living under a rock somewhere and you had no idea about this event until you watched this video, there will be 14 offers in total. So there are still plenty of offers to come even after this video has gone live. So even if you missed out on the first couple of ones, don't worry, you can still log in and try to take part of these amazing premium offers. But I strongly suggest that if you actually seriously want to buy something, and that's not the problem, we don't know what the upcoming tanks are what they're gonna be. Usually when they're selling tanks like this, Wargaming usually let us know, the community contributors, what tanks they will be selling, but they refused to inform us about this. So who knows, maybe tomorrow they're gonna sell a Diamond Waffenträger E100. I don't know. So if you want to take part of these offers, you probably need to be logged into World of Tanks and to be sitting in your garage at the very point when these things go live. And you will probably need a lot of credits and a lot of gold. Speaking about that, it was hilarious when the Type 59 Gold went on sale. That was the first tank that was actually sold for gold. I think it was 25,000 gold, which is ridiculously expensive for what is practically just a Type 59 skin, if you already have a Type 59. That so many people wanted to buy that thing. And obviously, not everyone has 25,000 gold laying around on their accounts. So people went to the premium shop. So many people did that at once that the servers crashed. The premium shop crashed because so many people tried to buy gold to buy the golden Type 59. That's how hysterical it was. And also, if you are watching this from a different region, so let's say you are from Russia, you're from the US, or from Asia somewhere, at least up to this point, the offers have been the exact same. If you're on the North American server, for example, I would strongly suggest that you follow us on social media so you will be updated on what the upcoming offers will be. I think the only difference between regions are the amount of tanks that are being sold, depending on the server population. So I don't know what tanks that will be on sale in the future, but I'm gonna have a couple of guesses here. I will suspect that, let's have a look here, SU-76I it is a very good candidate, same as with the SU-85I. Wouldn't surprise me at all if these tanks will go on sale on the black market at some point. And the ISU-130, that would be that'd be pretty juicy if they decided to sell the ISU-130. It has been on sale on North America, I believe. It is in the EU client. It has been for many years, but so far the only way to actually play it has been on press accounts. So if the ISU-130 would go on sale, I would pay my left testicle for that one, because Russia! You have these like Clan Wars reward tanks. I don't think they would go on sale in the black market, especially not when the bond shop is about to come up. So I don't think those will be on sale. T7 combat car. It's not super rare, but I think it's rare enough. The FV 215B, but I would suspect that they are saving this one for the bond shop. Same with the Death Star. Panzer 2J, it's possible, but it's been on sale so many times recently in gold bundles, so they're probably not going to include this one. At least I don't consider the Panzer 2J to be a rare tank anymore. These three, very possible. The Panzer 4 Hydrostat and the Panzer 5/6, these like alpha reward tanks or alpha testing tanks. I wouldn't appreciate if they sold these, because that would be like spitting the people in the face who got this game off the ground, but at the same time, they sold the mutants, so why wouldn't they sell this? The Micro Mouse, very likely to be on sale. I don't think this thing has been on sale for ages. I remember I bought like a DVD version of World of Tanks back in like 2013, I think it was. And this thing was included with a bunch of premium and gold. I think that was the first purchase I ever did in World of Tanks. I've been a proud owner of this tank for many years. It's not a good tank anymore. It hasn't been nerfed, but the competition, it's been power creep pretty much. The Micro Mouse was the Panzer 2J back in 2012, I think it was. The Kanonen Jagdpanzer 90, it's actually not on this list, but the Kanonen Jagdpanzer with a 90mm gun, it's very likely to go on sale as well. That thing is pretty rare, even though it's not a very good tank. But again, this event isn't about good tanks, it's about those rare tanks. The Lefeu wouldn't surprise me at all if this thing goes on sale as well, because we need more clickers in this game, don't we? But now I'm obviously very curious, what do you guys think? Which tank do you hope for will go on sale, or which tank do you think will go on sale? And I'm not just saying that because I want comments on the video, I'm like legit serious. I'm really curious to know. So please drop a comment below and tell me what you think. So if you have decided that you want to take part in any future offers, I would strongly suggest that you start up World of Tanks like right now and start grinding credits. I would suggest that you buy a premium account if you have that. I would probably suggest that you play or buy a tier 8 premium tank just to get those credits going. And if you have tons of money to spare, you could just buy credits and gold in the premium shop as well. I'm a little bit curious about Wargaming, if this is what they intended, if they just want people to be desperate enough to just buy credits and gold and convert and all that stuff. I'm not sure if that was their original plan. The only thing I've heard from Wargaming this far is that the plan with this event was to offer their most dedicated players the opportunity to buy some rare premium tanks. But let's be honest, even if you were sitting here with your credit card and tons of gold in your account, chances are that your favorite tank that you wanted to buy, just you weren't able to buy it because World of Tanks crashed on you. So I really don't know. At least I know that I will keep grinding credits. If you've been following us on Twitch, I've been grinding credits like non-stop since this event went live. I'm probably gonna do that just as I managed to put this video together. So if you, for whatever reason, would like to see me play premium tanks, or any other tank for that matter, and Zwhatsh, I would strongly suggest that you follow us on Twitch, link is down below, and I'll see you there, I suppose. Now, what do I think about this black market event? First of all, I would have very much appreciated if Wargaming gave us some kind of heads up ahead of time. They literally informed us, community contributor, the evening before this went live, and there were no details at all. They literally just said that we're gonna sell some rare premium tanks on the black market. That's pretty much all they said. And even if they wouldn't give any details, at least hinted maybe a week ahead of time, like, hey, maybe you guys want to start grinding out some juicy credits. I would at least appreciated that. And I would also have appreciated a list from Wargaming to know ahead of time which tank that would go on sale, so that me and Zwhatsh would have been able to put together some kind of video, maybe a couple of videos to like highlight those tanks, or maybe just make this video that I'm doing like right now, but just as this event went live and not like a couple of days down the line. I also have mixed feelings about selling premium tanks for credits. I mean, it's obviously extremely generous. I need to say that to Wargaming, that's very generous of you to sell premium tanks for credits, but that's only good if you have credits and you don't have that premium tank. Imagine just as a stupid example, I paid 25,000 gold for this gold Type 59. Imagine if this thing would go on sale again in a couple of days. For credits, I don't think it will, but imagine if it will, for, I don't know, 20 million credits, I would feel cheated, because credits you can just grind by playing your tier 8 premiums. So a little bit of mixed feelings, but overall I think at least it's pretty nice that Wargaming are giving you the opportunity to buy premium tanks for credits, even though this was for gold, but so far most of them have been for credits. I do also think that refreshing these offers twice per day is a bit much. Once per day would have been enough for me. And it's obviously gonna depend on your time zones, but where I live in Sweden, so it's same time zones as Berlin and Paris. It's 6 in the evening and 6 in the bloody morning when they update these things. And it was hilarious when I went online this morning. I actually put my alarm bell on just to check the daily offer, and there was something like almost 30,000 people went live. Like the server count went from what was it, like just a couple of thousand, like 10,000 people went to 30,000 just the last minutes before this went live. And it's weekend. The people are not supposed to set their alarm bells and wake up their families to buy premium tanks. I think that's stupid. It would have been fine if they refreshed these offers at these times if the tanks were unlimited, but as we know, they are limited, so I definitely think they could have done that better. And it's also, what makes it even worse is that even if you set your alarm bell, you wake up your entire family, you're still in front of this PC as this goes live, chances are that the game or the servers may just die on you, because there are so many people who are pressing that purchase button at the same time. I know many community contributors who were sitting trying to buy the golden Type 59. They had the gold on their accounts. They pressed the purchase button, but they didn't get it because the game just crashed on them. But overall, I think it's a pretty nice idea from Wargaming. It's a nice event. I gotta say, I've been extremely hyped to see what tanks they can offer, and I'm really looking forward to see what they will offer in the upcoming days. I'm just hoping that people are not gonna spend like endless amounts of gold and credits on the upcoming tanks, because we have lives. We all know I don't have a life, but most of you guys watching probably have a life. And as long as Wargaming don't sell like completely overpowered tanks for really cheap, like imagine if they would sell like the Panzer II or the Defender for like just a couple of million credits, that would completely destroy the matchmaker. I would not appreciate if they did that in the future, but time will tell, I suppose. But that's just what I think. Like my first thoughts about this black market. It's still ongoing. My opinions might completely change in a couple of days. Who knows? I am, however, really interested to know what you guys think, your honest opinions about this. So drop them below in the comments. And while you're down there, you can also, turn that thumbs up button blue. Please do that. That would be very much appreciated. Oh! Alright guys, I hope you have somewhat enjoyed this extremely high effort video. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and follow us on Twitch for tanks gameplay. See you later, boys and girls.